Well, you're right, guys. It's tomato taste test time. And I'm going to try and do something different.
No, try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
You're right, guys. It's tomato taste test time. And I'm going to do something different this year. I've split the tomatoes into 3, possibly 4 or 5 different groups. I don't think it's fair judging a cherry tomato against a salad tomato against a giant, beefsteak tomato. So I'm going to do them in different classes. And the second reason for doing them in split videos is there was so many. I started off with 40 varieties. The common ones, dare I say common ones, Gardener's Delight, Elsa Craig, Moneymaker, Marmand, Roma, etc, etc. I grew those to sell. I didn't grow any myself. I'll tell you what, they sold like hotcakes. The stranger ones like Santium Sunrise, White Lotus, etc. People left those, didn't know what they were. Lesson learned for next year. So let me go and harvest the cherry tomatoes and I'll get back to you and start tasting. Okay then, so I sort of sat down, had a think. Yeah, okay, it took a while. What do people do with cherry tomatoes? What do they want from a cherry tomato? Well, they stick them in their lunchbox, they stick them whole in a salad, and they, well, just generally pop them straight in their mouth, don't they? So they don't care about a lot of the things I used to judge things by, like seeds, for example. So what I'm doing this year, I'm doing skin. You don't want a thick skin cherry tomato, do you? Juice, sweetness, overall taste or umami, and then obviously the total points. So I think we ought to well, get on with it, really. And the other thing I'm doing different this year is I've copied some notes off the Tinternet about well, what the tomatoes are supposed to be like and what the suppliers say they're like. So Indigo Pear Drops. Wow. I'm growing it as a bush with 2 litres at least, and quite a few places say it should be indeterminate. Another fantastic variety from the Indigo breeding program, producing huge crops of 600 to 800 fruits per plant. Pear-shaped cherry-sized fruits with a sunny orange skin ripen into indigo purple. Yeah, looks like it. Indigo purple colour. The purple colour is due to high anthocyanin. Each tomato is sweet and juicy, perfect for eating fresh or using in recipes. So let's tuck that one away and have a go at one of these, eh? A little bit green inside. It's soft enough though. It's all right. Nothing to write home about. Nothing. Yeah. Maybe one to revisit in a month's time. So what I'll do, I'll give it. I'm going to take this one out of the test just in case it's not quite ready. So I'm going to take that one off for now. Tim's Taste of Paradise. Yeah, just the one sheet. Again, some sites say it's indeterminate, some say it's determinate. Some growing it as a bush with numerous leaders, look. I don't know, lost count, at least 8, 10. But it's working because there's loads and loads of fruit. This small cherry tomato, yeah, it certainly is, has an exceptional, unique flavour, sweet and intensely fruity. It has the elusive umami flavour desired by top chefs. People who have tasted it prefer it to Sungold, and it's crack resistant. Well, it hasn't cracked yet. Okay then, let's have a go. Oh wow. That is sweet, and it explodes in your mouth. I'll tell you what. Well, that's one of the best tomatoes I've ever tasted, guys. Absolutely, yeah. Well, I'm not going to fault that one. I'm doing tests out of 10. The skin's very thin, so that's 10 anyway. Juice, yeah. Sweet. It was sweet, but it was more about the overall taste. So I'm going to knock that down a bit. Taste is 10, so the total really is 38 on that one. Jeez, that's good, isn't it? That's good, right. Next up, Sungold. Oh, the one it's supposed to be rivaling. So, it's a indeterminate, but I'm growing it with a few different leaders. I've topped it off at there, 3 foot tall, and I tell you what, it's working very, very well. Maybe not as many fruits as other people on a big long tall vine, but God, loads on there. Let's see what Sungold says. Sungold. This tomato is an exceptionally sweet cherry type which produces many heavily laden trusses of rich orange, heavily tasty fruit from early summer to late autumn. Added benefit, being able to grow indoors or outdoors, good resistance to fusarium and tobacco mosaic virus, cordon type, except on growing as a bush, high sugar content, delicious in salads. Right then. Looks nice. It's very sweet. And it's more tomatoey. I mean, that's a funny saying, isn't it? It's more tomatoey. I like it. Yeah. It's hard to judge this. Skin's good. I'm going to give it a 10 again. Juice is very good. Sweet is good, yes. Overall taste is down a little bit. The overall taste is like every other tomato you ever tasted, maybe. 9. It's 38. It's up with there with the Tim's Taste of Paradise. What's next then? Tumbler. Now this is the old hanging basket one. I grow these every year. I love them. Just for the productivity, but when you look at the video, you'll see it's a little bit different this year. Funny story with the tumblers this year. Oh, man, there's loads of them, look. And I've picked loads, but they're just dying off. And it's not from lack of food or lack of water. I was picking these up until November last year, and there's no more flowers whatsoever. We got a little bit of septoria, but we always get that. An extra early bush variety of tomatoes. Cascading habit produces bright red cherry fruits. Yep. One large crop of small sweet fruit, very short harvest time. Excellent flavour. Now I say very short harvest time, but these were going till November last year, and I was picking them all summer. So yeah, maybe, yeah. Sharp, very sharp. Juicy, skin's good. Sharp. I think the skin might be a waste of time doing this actually. 10, juicy 10, sweet no. No, 7, taste 7, 34. Right then, Black Moon F1. Now I'm not sure what class to put these in. These are Black Moon. It says they're a small salad tomato, but they're quite cherry size. Okay then, even though I started this off as a cherry tomato, I decided in the end it wasn't quite ready, so it's going to go in the small salad tomato class. Right, I'm taking Black Moon out of the test. It's not ready, okay? I can't tell with these, even though it's soft and squidgy, it's green inside, very green. So next up with a Cheramy. Now, I love this one, it's good on the show bench. Yeah, it's a large cherry, and it's always popular with me, this one. It's good on the show bench. Look at that lot. Look at that. And the next lot's even better. But they always say, third truss is the best. And there it is. Third truss. Second truss. First truss. So this one, the third one, will be the one going into show next Saturday. A single harvest, grower-friendly cherry tomato. It produces many trusses with a high proportion of double trusses. We saw that in the video. For greater yields. Fruit are strong, resistant to splitting, and harvested at a more mature red stage. The shelf life is good, juicy bite, average fruit weight 15 to 16 grams. Well, yeah, okay, I'll believe on that. When the sun's come out. I grow this every year for the show benches, you know. Nice and juicy, yeah. And that is, it's your classic tomato taste. It's a tomato in a small package. Love it, yeah. Not too sweet, mine, not too sweet. So, thin skin, yeah. They all got thin skin. I might not bother about. Sweet, no, not sweet. 8. Taste, overall taste, 8. 36, yeah. Going through them, guys, going through them. What can you see next? Let's have a look. Honeycomb. Quite a few growing on there. Quite a few taken already. It's going quite tall, this one. Oop, yeah, another truss. I'm going to stop it about there somewhere. A lovely flavoured golden orange cherry tomato growing on elegant long trusses. Oh, yeah. The flavour results in a high level of sweetness combined with other aromatics that provide a delightful aftertaste, somewhat like honey. Good resistance to split in 150 to 200 fruits or plant. Yeah. Let's see, eh? Oops. Yeah, that's nice. That is it's a funny type of. It does leave an aftertaste. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, if I hadn't read that, I would have known. Not overly sweet though. Not overly sweet. Honeycomb. I'm not on the bottom of skin anymore. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Juice, yeah, lovely. Sweet, no, 7. Taste, yes, 9. 36 again. Oh, it's getting a bit repetitive, this. This is my own mystery tomato. Now, looking at them, they are exactly the same as the ones that Danny sent me, or the Grapevine Garden, last year. I'm convinced it's Brad's Atomic. More flowers at the back there. I've stopped it and it's still growing. A couple of leaders on that one actually. And apart from the mess at the bottom, it's growing from the bottom as well. Got a side shoot coming up. I'm going to leave it. Like I said, it doesn't really matter with the cherry tomato, so you don't want them to get too big. They're supposed to be Brad's Atomic Grape. Now, Brad's Atomic Grape come in numerous colours, okay? Some are yellowish to purple, some are red to green. It's because they're open pollinated. Now, I'm sure this is a Brad's Atomic. So, I'm going to call it a Brad's Atomic. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, it's funny colours inside as well. And there we are. See, the skin's a bit thick like it was last year. That is, it's nice. Yes. Let's have a look what it says here. Hang on. Oh. Right. Indeterminate cherry tomato. Yes, it was indeterminate. Multicoloured, elongated fruits. Delicate sweetness. Yes, it was quite sweet, and there wasn't a lot of it, so it was delicate. Crazy colours, green, purple, black, orange and red. Well, green and red anyway. Yeah, growing with a pointy tip. Yes, now that's got a pointy tip, see? Just make sure they are ripe when you harvest them, indicated by the colour change. Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to have a taste of that. It's almost like Mediterranean. It's weird. It's not a tomato taste. I like this one. I do like it. I'm going to give that. Yeah. 10. Not sweet. It's not sweet. Not sweet at all. But the overall taste is 10. Yeah. Well, that's 38 golden, isn't it? Santium Sunrise. Again, some say indeterminate. In fact, most say indeterminate. But I'm growing it as a bush, sprawling everywhere, a few dead leaves. But it's working because there's fruits everywhere you look. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this on more tomatoes next year. Now this came from Nick. Delicious yellow-orange cherry tomato with fruits 2 to 3 centimetres diameter. Yep. One of the tastiest tomatoes we've ever encountered. Indeterminate vines, but I've grown them as a bush, as you know. Open pollinated alternative to the famous Sungold F1. Intensely fruity with a delicious zinginess. We recommend growing it undercover for best results. Oh dear. We'll see. Nice. Oh my God. That is nice. That is... The first taste gives it a bang in your mouth. Not overly sweet, but it's fading into a sweet tomato taste. I'm not an expert on taste, guys. That would be good in any lunchbox. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing to choose from these. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, we're getting nowhere fast with this lot. Red alert. I've not put red alert on the sheet, actually. I've had a couple of these. Not too bad. It's a bush variety, but I got a stake in there just to hold it up. I know why, because I was going to put it as a small salad tomato. Red alert is one of the best of all varieties for tomato flavour. Sometimes smaller, sometimes larger. Ah, well, there you are. It produces a high quality fruit on a spreading bushy plant, and yes, I'm growing it as a determinate. Very early to produce tomatoes. This type of tomato is highly recommended. High yielding, a vastly superior flavour. I've copied this off 3 different sites. Look. Easy to grow, no side shooting needed, quick maturing, ripens early before blight has a chance to strike. Well, that's for sure, yeah. Let's put that. Ooh. Is this the last one? Yeah, it is, yeah. So, yeah, red, quite small. Lovely. Quite sharp. Very tomatoey. Not sweet at all. Now, I'd say that was just a small, big tomato. It's not one of these ones you go, oh, you know what I mean? Still nicer, don't get me wrong. So, RA at the bottom. Skin's a bit thick. It is actually, yeah. Juicy, yeah. They're all juicy. Sweet, no. Taste. Down a bit. 18 and 16, 34. 19 and 16, 19 and 14, 33. So there we have it, guys. I'll zoom in on that if you can read my blooming writing. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm going to do the black tomatoes again, or the dark tomatoes. I wasn't happy that they're ripe enough. Taste nice, but they weren't quite ripe enough. They don't, they're a bit, not quite squidgy enough, perhaps. So the winners, well, equal the mystery tomato, what I think is the Brad's Atomic, Santium Sunrise, Sungold, and Tim's Taste of Paradise. I did like the Tim's Taste of Paradise. Second with 36 points, Cheramy Honeycomb. And bringing up the rear is the Tumbler with 34. Oh, sorry. Tumbler has 34 and the Red Alert 33 out of 40. I would grow every one of these over and over again. Well, there you are, guys. That's the first of 3 or 4 or maybe 5 different taste tests. Cherry tomatoes, different class to the rest, I think. They're the ones you want to get like that. You know, oh, what's that? It's nice. No messing around with these ones. Oh, guess what I'm going to do in a minute. Watch out for the next videos, guys. Take care, and I'll catch up with you next video. Don't need these labels anymore, that's for sure. I just hope some of these are ready for the show. Not this Saturday coming, the one after. What's it now? Thursday the 10th? Yeah, 10th. Thursday the 10th. The show's on the 19th. One of the classes was a truss of tomatoes. There's 6 small tomatoes, 6 large tomatoes, and a class of 3 different varieties, 3 different distinct varieties of 2 each. And I think, with my 28 varieties I've got left, I think we should be able to do all right with these. Take care, guys. Oh, they're nice, they are. Let me have one again. Why didn't I know these existed? Well, here's the updated score sheet, if you like to call it that. I've knocked the Mystery Tom down a little bit because the skin was a bit thick, and I forgot to say that during the video. Believe me, I'd have every one of these over and over again. The Tumbler in a basket, the Red Alert, yeah, they're at the bottom, but they're such a lovely tomato. The ones that are said to rival Sungold, Santium Sunrise, Tim's Taste of Paradise, and the Honeycomb, they are divine. I love them. Honeycomb, let's do the top of that. Honeycomb, an exquisite, a lovely flavoured, a lovely flavoured orange, golden orange cherry tomato, a lovely flavoured golden orange tomato. Honeycomb F1, a lovely flavoured golden orange cherry tomato growing on elegant long trusses. Oh, yeah. The flavour results in a high level of sweetness.